Hello and welcome to our final year project presentation. We are students from the Electronics Department at DJ Sangvi College of Engineering. Our project aim is to build a system that can recognize handwritten characters in real time. This is basically divided into two parts, the front end part and the back end part. The back end part consists of dataset collection and neural network training, and the front end part consists of real-time handwritten character recognition system. Basically, the real-time system can be divided into two parts. The image processing system implemented from scratch in Python, meanwhile harnessing the true parallel processing power of a Spartan 6 FPGA device to implement the neural network as a classifier.
For easy collection and processing of our dataset, we designed our own templates. Now, since the scanned images tend to be tilted, we use 4 markers to find its orientation and rectify them. Once rectified, individual characters were cropped and processed in order to remove noise using hierarchy of filters that classifies each part of the image as either noise or information on the basis of length, height, area, and the relative positions. These images were then further reshaped and resized in order to get into a neural network compatible format.
Now that we have a dataset consisting of labeled data, it can be used to train a neural network based on a supervised learning algorithm. So as the name suggests, a neural network consists of a number of neurons, the architecture for which is as shown here. The neuron consists of a summing junction and an activation function which together calculate the output of the neuron. The neurons are connected and each connection has a weight associated with it. The neural network architecture we have chosen is shown here, which consists of an input layer, a hidden layer and an output layer. So the training of the neural network consists of two phases, a feed-forward phase during which, depending on the input to the neural network, the output is calculated. Because the data is labeled, we can calculate the error at the output of the neural network and then back propagate this error to calculate the error at output of each neuron. Based on the value of this error and gradient descent algorithm, we are able to update these weights of the neural network to minimize the error at the output of the neural network. So as it can be seen here, using the neural network architecture we selected, we were able to obtain an accuracy of up to 91%.
Now that the network is trained, it can be used to classify characters on an FPGA. Several parts of the neuron model were implemented on the FPGA. Firstly, the sigmoid. Being a non-linear function, we had to use piecewise linear interpolation approximation to implement it on the FPGA. As seen from the plot, the waveform in red is a very good approximation of the actual sigmoid function. The second part which was implemented on the FPGA was the summing junction. The summing junction was modeled as a MAC unit which uses the DSP48 slices of the Spartan 6 FPGA. Apart from these, two 18 KB block RAMs were modeled as a ROM to store the weights and biases of the network. Finally, the feed-forward controller fetches the weights from the ROM, the inputs from the UART for each neuron to calculate the output of the network. The classified output is sent back to the PC via the UART.
Now I'll talk about the real-time handwritten character recognition part. Basically, this box ensures that the lighting condition will remain constant. We load this paper using the tray here. So now we are loading the paper here, which can be seen in the live feed here. Since this is an RGB image, we are going to first convert it to a black and white image as shown here. Now we'll use something known as connected component labeling to show the objects that are connected to each other via the white pixels. So all the white pixels together will make one object as shown here. So now 7 has been identified as two different objects. We do not want that, so we use something known as dilation, in which we are going to first bleed out the pixels outwards, which will end up merging with the previous parts. Now that we have dilated this image, we apply CCL back to it and we get 7 as one single connected object. Now we'll be taking these objects and sending them to the FPGA. We have implemented a neural network classifier on the FPGA, which will classify the image as one of the characters that we have trained it for. And for this particular image, the output is coming out to be 3, 5 and 7 as would be expected for this image.